Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Back to Parker. This one for three. Parker with another miss.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, but over a full game, I like their energy, and if they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them down the stretch.
From 12 feet out, and with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Aldridge.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Freak kicks to Wiggins. This is to Freak. Back to Wiggins. Porter pulls it in.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Parker outside. Screen by Duncan. Parker passes to Duncan. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Ginobili gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Now here's Freak, covered by Parker. Freak with it. 27 points for him. And the shot is good. Freak's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Parker drives in. Got a piece of it. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Freak. He's got 29 points. Buries the long-range jumper. Freak's got 32 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Right wing. Here's Porter. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Parker's shot is off.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
There's the pick. Freak dishes to Towns. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team
we got to be more physical on defense.
It's because they are getting opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Boozer comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Wiggins. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Duncan. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Daniel Green is checked in for Porter. And it's Mills in for Montage. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Mills. D right on him. Dial the screen. And stolen by Wiggins. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Wiggins with the ball. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Minnesota leading by 4. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Garnett out there with Wiggins. Then there's Towns. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Freak throws it down hard. Wow, and that sort of Showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Here's Rubio. He feeds it to Wiggins. Porter pulls it in.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Mills kicks to Porter. The wide open look here for Aldridge. That doesn't go either for Aldridge.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And a wide open look for Freak. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And that's now 37 points for Freak. Spurs trail by 9. Aldridge with a screen on Rubio. Here's Mills. Here's Aldridge. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He has 11 points. And he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Kevin Martin is checked in for Ricky Rubio. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Parker's checked in.
Move the ball. Stick it to Mike.
Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Duncan, the pass to Parker. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
It's Parker with the drive. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Here's Freak. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. Spurs trail by 7. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Let's go. Rebound, Minnesota. Freak's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
From downtown, that's good. Freak's got 40 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Freak, covered by Parker. They set the pick. Freak dishes to Towns.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Spurs trail by 12. Porter kicks to Parker. Screen by Duncan. Here's Aldridge. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation. The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed event of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Freak's got 45 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. A big part of their success was...
59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Green inside the three-point line. He drains the quick shot.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Green. And it's Freak missing.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
By himself. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the 3-ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal. And that really opened up the game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest.